Hello everyone and welcome back. We are back with some more Power today. Sorry for the slightly longer intro, I was just sorting some things out. Checking on a few things, but it should be all sorted now. We have had some mild issues with the server in that there is currently a problem and servers are rolling back. So our server rolled back a good 24 hours. Luckily, not much had been done in that time. However, it has done a second rollback, but it should be fixed now. It shouldn't roll back again. Because I have modified some settings in the server settings that basically Gportal says will prevent rollbacks. Also, hey Devil, if you're listening. So hopefully we won't have another rollback. But basically every time the server gets turned off, it's rolling back. So I did think, oh, I should just back up the server like after the stream, just in case. But if I turn the server off to back it up, it could roll back. So that's a slight concern, but it should be fixed now because I've changed the setting that Gportal basically, they literally gave a notice saying, this is a thing that is happening. We don't have a full idea why, but change this setting and it'll get hopefully fixed. Or at least it should prevent. But it does say the devs of Power do know about it and are working on a fix. And it is just for dedicated servers, so anyone who plays solo shouldn't have to worry about it. But yeah, it should be fixed now. The only reason I didn't have that setting already turned on is because it says it increases disk load or something, or server load or something like that. So I didn't want to turn it on, but hopefully if that fixes the issue, then it should be fine now. But yeah. As you can see, I've gotten myself to level 50. So we should be good to take on the next syndicate tower today, I would hope. Maybe not straight away, but like in a bit. Oh yeah, I also have these foods because they are, I mean, I just happen to get like a bunch of the meats for them and they give attack boosts, so I'm like keeping them in my inventory but not actually eating them. Because I feel like they'll be good to like have just before the syndicate battle to like increase damage output for the pals that I want to use. Yeah, I've gone through quite a lot of eggs. As you can see, I've been incubating a bunch of them. Unfortunately, because of the server rollback, some of these ones aren't done. These are all like ones that had been finished, luckily. These guys only had like an hour on when since the last rollback, so it should be fine. But these guys take a hell of a lot longer. Why? Okay. Actually, no, I need to go back in there. Why is Pinglet not? You just go back down. You go back over, thank you. That thug is also causing the battle music. Yeah, as you can see, I've gone through a lot of my eggs, but I haven't gone and gotten more recently, so... yeah. So I've literally just been like putting any that I have on whatever. I also probably need to breed some more, but I'll do that another time. Can you not? Very irritating that just did not want to go away. Yeah, I keep forgetting I've not got my Gale Claw in my inventory. because I've got currently a party full of ones I'm trying to level up, so all of these guys I want to level up. And my regular party is here. Also, yeah, I got a Celine off stream. Every time I log in, I go over to the Sakurajima area and basically see if a meteor will land. I got lucky. I've actually got 2 of them now. One I literally got earlier today, but this one's better. So yeah, I got one with a bit of help from Chillet fighting it. Although this time, the second one I used the Tide, which actually killed it a lot quicker. I had to literally like pick it up very quickly because it almost killed the Celine, and I did not want that. They are rare enough spawns as it is. I do not want to kill one. But yeah, so I'm just leveling these guys up for some battling. Yeah, I will undeafen in the Discord and say hi. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling, Devil?
Still not well.
Mm.
I mean, it's literally to the point where I can watch one video, like a short video, laugh at one funny bit, and that tiny amount of laughing I do will hurt my chest and lungs, make me completely exhausted, and then make me cough.
Oh
And just
no.
literally completely drain me and make me feel weak. As I experienced a few minutes ago when I laughed at something funny. And I was just like, well, I didn't think it'd be that tiring to laugh at something funny, but apparently it is. Yeah. I finally got my appetite for food back, so I've ate some food today, which
That's
has
good.
helped a little. Because the annoying thing about not being well is when it takes away your appetite, so you forget to eat properly because your body doesn't tell you it needs it, because obviously your appetite should disappear. But I've been like forcing myself to like nibble on like small things to get me going, even though it wasn't the best thing to do. It's better than no food at all. So I'd like have myself snack on things regardless, just to like give me that small bit of energy to keep going.
Hello.
I had a full on pizza and both my blankets are sat here with my pizza, and I'm just like, I miss this food. I was like, food finally, because just being ill sucks and it stops you from being hungry, and you can't enjoy food because you can't stomach everything, and I hate being I hate it.
I hate being sick too, because I'm still getting better from my cold, really. Gina, can I ask you to reset the server again? And see if it saves this time?
Oh, it should do, because now that I've changed the setting, it should be fine, but yeah, I can...
really want to make sure it's working, that we don't do this whole stream, and then it resets. Back to where we were.
The entire stream
I just want to make sure that we know if it's actually fixed, because
yeah, that's fair.
I don't want to have to wait for level 52 to get the frozen crusher for like the 4th time.
How many times do you keep leveling up to level 52?
Well, technically I'm gonna have it happen the 3rd time now.
Yeah, we had a good like 24-hour rollback, by the way.
You just did a time loop where like that moment of getting it just keeps resetting, and then you get it again, and it resets, and you get it again.
Yeah, if everyone hops off, I'll quickly restart it.
Yeah, I'm off. You turn share chat on as well.
Oh, yep, I can do.
Yeah, I got both your streams up. I had both of them up, and I thought, right, I'll look in chat until you both decide to undeafen in Discord. I'll just like wait.
Yeah.
and then I'll just mute like the streams afterwards. But I thought I'd get them both up and wait until shared chat happens, and then I'll just type in only one of them back and forth.
I believe. Wait, aren't you in the guest
I'm in the
star
stream.
thing? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
you have the share chat in there anyway, I believe.
There's
Yeah, there should be a chat
a
window in
thing-
there, but I don't know whether that works
Yeah.
very well.
I think that one's always shared. But yeah.
Okay, I rebooted the server.
someone's
Alright.
chat up on my laptop, and that's just what I'm using as chat because obviously I'm not streaming today.
That's fine.
So, one of those collab streamers back to live, but not live at the same time.
Well, you're here. And that's what's important. Alright, are there 3 boxes again? Let's find out. I hope not.
Do I
Because
have to
else,
rehatch
I don't
my
know what to
eggs?
do.
Because otherwise, I'm fine
Sorry?
if I have to rehatch them.
Uh,
It's not that big of a rollback if I just have to press incubate again. Like,
oh, yeah, it worked this time.
That's good.
It's worked.
Yeah,
Oh,
it seems all
that's
good.
great.
All the eggs I
Because
literally
it's
just put in
such
are
a
back to hatching.
dumb thing. I just
Yeah.
kept moving stuff and then log off and then look back on and everything's back where it was. I'm like, oh. And then I have to do it again. And then I hop on now.
Remember how last week I was talking about my quest to fix my sleeping pattern?
Yeah, how's that going?
For today and yesterday, 2 days in a row now, I went to bed at night time and woke up at daytime.
Ooh, that sounds good at least.
Because one day I went to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening. Shock horror, it was 8 o'clock in the evening, it was that early. And I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. And then
Thunder.
last night, I went to bed at midnight, and I woke up today at something past 8ish, or like a little bit before. I was trying to like sleep in on purpose to tune out the noise of my nieces as they were trying to get ready for school. Because the 5-year-old decided to just stomp and sing around no matter how many times they kept being told, shush, so-and-so is sleeping. I was just like, I'm not feeling well enough to yell at them, and my mouth and head hurts. I'm just going to lay here and pretend they're not there.
Yeah, I would wake up, be the most grumpy person ever, and yeet them out of the window and then go back to bed.
Although I did end up having to forcibly wake up when I just had this like lump of mucusy stuff somewhere in my throat, and I had to cough and spit it up, and I was like, oh, now I feel horrible, and I was
That's
like
the
stuck
worst.
awake feeling like crap.
I had that last night when I wanted to go sleep. I just had this coughing fit, which was annoying.
It wasn't even a coughing fit, it was just out of nowhere, this like mucusy, lumpy crap just clogging up my throat, and it was like, felt like I couldn't breathe through my throat, so I just sat up and just coughed and just spat it out, like I just did what I could to like get it to come out.
Yeah. But for me, it was like really like, I just, yeah, it was really annoying.
Yeah.
It was really bad. But then after, it was a lot better, at least, so.
I have
Yay.
discovered that a lot of movement that takes a lot of breath and energy, anything that's physically exhausting and tiring, will probably make me cough. Anything that makes me winded might trigger that sort of reaction. And it will most definitely like hurt my chest in the center, and then the pain will spread out to where my lungs are. And I discovered this as on a Monday morning when I left the house for the first time in I don't know how many days. I went to go buy medicine, and the entire walk there and back, I was non-stop coughing and coughing. It hurt my throat, it hurt my chest, and it had hurt my ribs to the point that I felt a stabbing pain in my ribs, and I clutched my ribs and bent over, like just in pain, just still coughing up my lungs. To
I've
the
had
point
that so
someone
many
had pulled
times.
over and rolled down their window to see if I was okay. And I was like, I'm just coughing. I was like, I'm fine, it's just a cough, I've just got a
I'm
cough.
only
I'm just
dying.
carried on now. And I
Yeah.
just stood there, I just sort of like, right, let's get this fit over and done with, and then I'll keep walking. And I just stood there like in absolute pain. And just the whole way there and back, I just coughed and coughed and coughed. And I felt absolutely awful.
Yeah.
So I just refrain from doing anything that, like, even talking to him. It's just certain stuff I've just given up on, and I've just gotten 3 times as lazy and a lot quieter, just because it hurts too much to do anything.
Well, so far you're doing a good job chatting, so...
Because I have kept my mouth shut from the minute I woke up until now. I haven't spoken all day.
Oh no, you're gonna say everything now? Oh no.
I was conserving my energy for this because I was like, if I have to
I...
stream, I'm going to need all the energy I can get. And then the closer it got, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the energy to
Just
stream and
know that,
work. So I was like, I can play a game because I can handle doing that.
me and Gina
Oh,
could also do the talking. So you don't have to overexert yourself, okay?
yeah. The
Don't
main
overexert yourself because you think you have to. Don't do
yeah,
it.
the
Uh-uh.
only talking I'm doing now is a catch up from last week and then the occasional talking
Mm-hmm.
relating to whatever it is we're doing in game.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm
Like
just saying
most of the time
that,
it's gonna be
yeah,
quiet.
you don't have to talk
Mm,
if it hurts, especially.
no, like it's not hurting a massive amount now, but I can slowly feel it building up that if I don't pace myself,
Mm-hmm.
it will hurt my chest.
Yeah, you
Um,
should calm down. Oh god.
it's a little bit worrying for D&D tomorrow if it hurts me this much to do talking.
Wait, do we have D&D tomorrow?
'Cause I'm
I
assuming
thought
unless I see a message that says D&D cancelled, I just assume it's on until that message gets posted.
I
So
thought
I just,
something was said. Yeah, no D&D
there we
tomorrow.
go. Now I know. I need to know these things, and then I can write it on my calendar.
I think it was mentioned like not that long ago.
Because for every day this
Oh.
month and next month, I've scribbled on my calendar on every Saturday, D&D 8 p.m., D&D 8 p.m. I just sat there for a good 5-10 minutes, just like D&D, 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 just scribbling on every single Saturday. And then every single Sunday, I was like, movie night, movie night, movie night, movie night, movie night. And so like, right, Fridays, I'm streaming Fridays, streaming Fridays. I just went like multiple months, I just repeatedly, like every Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday, just wrote the same thing on repeat.
I love
Just
how I
filled
haven't
my
been at any of
calendar.
the movie nights in ages.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
though on my Discord.
I enjoyed the one we did Saturday, even though it's supposed to be Sunday that movie night happened. Because I was like, yay, I'm feeling the most worst today, and we get to watch Lord of the Rings. I'll just sit here in my blankets and just eat chocolate, and I don't have to do anything. I was like, this is
Yeah.
perfect.
You
And
found out the
now,
roller derby is supporting a trans phone hotline. Ooh,
I
nice.
blame that movie night for my sudden obsession with Lord of the Rings and Hobbit.
Oh no.
Because now I'm
Yeah,
playing Lord of
what
the
are you
Rings
watching
video
again?
games,
Lord of
and
the Rings extended editions, right?
yeah, I ended up watching some of the Hobbit movie, not all the way through, but I was watching some of it the other day just like to pass the time. Because it was just stuck on my head. And I was like, right, drown out everyone else in the house, and so I can just relax whilst I feel like crap. I'm just going to load up the Hobbit movie. And I
That's
turned it
fair.
up, like, and I turned it up a little because, like, I have my computer at a set standard volume where it's not too loud for me, and it's not heard in the rest of the house. I was like, right, this is a decent volume. It's not going to bother anyone else, and I can hear things fine. And at that volume, the movie sounded really quiet, and I was like, why does this sound quiet? So I then turned up, because everything else was at full, and I was like, this is odd. So I turned my volume dial up, sat there for a good hour or more, enjoying watching The Hobbit. I paused it and went downstairs to get a snack. And I'm just casually chatting and saying, oh, I'm just relaxing upstairs like with The Hobbit movie. And my brother's like, we know we can hear it. I was like, oh, you can hear it real loud. I was like, oh. I didn't know I had it that loud because it sounded really quiet. Like the actual file itself is just stupidly quiet. So I accidentally blasted it throughout the whole house. Just watching the Hobbit movie.
I finally leveled up for the third time. I could look the same things again. Will I keep it? Well, yeah. We already know I keep it this time at least, so.
I don't know whether you guys got a bunch of achievements when you logged in.
I don't know.
Because I got a bunch of retroactive achievements that hadn't triggered when we first actually completed them, because it was bugged. So you guys may have gotten them when we actually achieved them, but like I got about like 5 or 6 different achievements when I logged in earlier.
Don't think I have Xbox open. So I might not have it because of that. Or like,
when you launch a game on Xbox, it does
when it popped
open
up.
in the background because it has to. Because it won't let you launch the games unless it's online.
Well, like I don't have the app open. It's
Yeah,
not,
it
like,
doesn't need the app
it's
open.
pretty big
Xbox
back.
Game Bar will be open in the
Be
background.
minimized in your tray. It will just be in the background, like, minimized to your tray. Because like,
Well, either I did get the achievements normally then, or
Yeah, you
I
might have just gotten
didn't
them at the
get
time. Because basically,
Yeah.
it was the update yesterday that I think bugged everything out. But one of the fixes they did was making the achievements work because a bunch of them were broke.
Did they change anything else?
No, it was just a few minor
We
bug
should know.
fixes, like a handful of little
Oh,
fixes.
okay.
Mostly stuff for PlayStation. They had a bunch of problems that they're still having because it wasn't fully fixed.
I'm putting some tiger balm on the place that hurts the most in the center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe it does. I don't know. So I bought painkiller for the constant migraines and headaches, and because thing is, I'm not just ill. I have a wisdom tooth coming through. I'm too old for my wisdom teeth to like be popping out and saying hi. Like I shouldn't even have them probably, but I do. And it's decided to like come say hello, and it's like half out the gum, pushing into a tooth. And the tooth it's pushing into isn't like painful or decayed or broken or whatever. It's like a decent, okay tooth. But the tooth in front of it is in bad shape. So it's a tooth pushing into a tooth, pushing into a tooth, and that is hurting the jaw,
Yeah.
nerves, and the gum and muscle area. And it's just making that entire part of my head hurt. And then the headaches and migraines are hurting, and then the earache from the toothache is hurting, and just my entire head hurts. So I've got painkillers for that. I've got some cough medicine for the cough that I'm having. I've got nothing for the chest pain.
Oh no.
So I've got medicine for everything else except for the chest pain.
I mean, don't you have like a paracetamol or something?
I don't want to mix painkillers because I don't know what painkillers are good to mix and have at the same time. So I'm just going to stick to the one that I'm having.
It's best to just not mix the painkillers just for safety's sake.
Yeah.
What painkillers do you have then?
Right now I'm just using ibuprofen for the headaches.
I
And it
mean,
works. It's good for the headaches.
pretty much
and
the same
migraines.
thing.
Yeah, but with this one though, it doesn't make me feel as sick and nauseous as paracetamol does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because a while ago, when I had to have paracetamol, I literally, like, it did not help and made me want to throw up. And I was like, right, I'm not having paracetamol again.
Always works for me.
Like,
Yeah, paracetamol is the gentler one as well. It's ibuprofen that often causes people to be unwell because it's a harsher one.
Oh no, I
I mean, I can't have ibuprofen.
all the bloody time. When I have a bad enough headache, like when I need painkiller for extremely bad headache or migraine, it's always ibuprofen I go to. Paracetamol, like normally I can handle it, but whatever I had at the time when I was using that painkiller, it just didn't sit well and made me feel worse. But it was the only thing I had to take at the time, so it wasn't the correct medicine for what I had, but like it semi-worked, but wasn't.
I mean, I just like I ran out of painkillers on like Wednesday, I think. So on Thursday, yesterday, I went to go shopping for them. And I just realized, like, I always take the paracetamol over ibuprofen. I think it's also cheaper. And isn't ibuprofen also used for other things?
My ibuprofen was cheaper than my cough medicine at the chemist I went to. I also
Yeah, and I
had
suppose it
some
depends
like,
which brand you buy and everything.
yeah, I was chatting with the person there as well. I was like, right, my cough does this and it does this, and I was listing off all the things, and we were just having this chat. Like, it was like I was at the doctor's, but I wasn't. And I was just stood in this chemist shop, just discussing what horrible cough it is I have whilst I'm coughing up my guts. Just looking at all these different cough medicines. I don't know which one to buy. Was my basic question towards her. I was like, what's your advice? So I don't just like buy the wrong one that doesn't help me get better. So
I mean,
I didn't
all
want like
cough medicine
premium
should
best
help
cough
with your
medicine.
cough.
Yeah, it's
I wasn't
always
after, like,
worth it to
premium
get advice
cough
from someone who
medicine.
actually knows the medicines best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
more
just
or
buy
less.
it. I just
My,
buy whatever looks cheap
my,
and not
my,
the cheapest.
my main concern wasn't like, okay, this is premium branded or best price or whatever. Like, my main concern was there's multiple different types of cough medicine for the different types of cough, and then you've got ones for adults and ones for toddlers and stuff. Like, obviously, I'm not going to buy the
Mm-hmm.
infant ones, but like, there's just so many different cough medicines
Yeah,
because
but
there's
that's
different coughs.
because
I
like
was
the
like,
doses is way lower for
and,
kids.
and also,
Yeah.
I haven't been to a doctor to diagnose what cough or what's got me ill, because like it took me 2 to 3 weeks to figure out I was ill. Like, it took
Mm-hmm.
me a while. Like, this illness was a slow burner. It's just one symptom at a time over a long period before it was full whammy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, it didn't take me long at all because
mm,
I'm almost never this
I,
sick.
I didn't know if it was tickly,
Just
dry, chesty, dry and tickly. Like, there were so many different types. Like, I don't know how to describe my cough because it does this, but it also does this. And there isn't, like, I couldn't see a medicine that was for both your throat and your chest. Like, it was either your chest or your throat, not your throat and your chest. And I was like, I don't know which medicine to get. So I
I
just
would
like,
full mad scientist mix.
I just
But
asked her
that's
and asked
me.
her, and I was like, well, do you like cough up mucus stuff? And I was like, I did it once. And she was like, right, what was it like? So when I described it, and she was like, right, okay. And it's like, right, you're best having this medicine. And I was like, okay. And I ended up getting this mucus cough medicine that soothes and relieves chesty coughs.
Mm-hmm.
Because she reckons if I'm coughing up mucusy stuff, regardless of where the mucus is coming from, if it's hurting my chest so badly, even if the mucus isn't coming from the chest, then it's probably the best thing to battle the mucus and the chest and help it out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
This is all the other medicine I've got, and that cost me £6. Yeah. And my ibuprofen cost me £4.
Or
Mm.
So
Yeah, if you
all
get
in all,
one
it's
of the
10 quid to get
brand
medicine.
ones, then they can be expensive.
I just buy my paracetamol for like 150.
The cough medicine isn't
Euros.
branded either, I don't think, because I don't recognise it. I don't recognise it as something branded, but the
That makes
painkiller
it
is
sound
definitely
way
branded.
more like a
Like,
brand.
Nurofen is branded, and that was
Yeah,
cheaper than my
Nurofen's
cough.
expensive.
That was
Yeah.
£2 cheaper than my cough medicine. I don't know. But
Hmm.
yeah.
I mean, cough medicine is like more expensive, I believe. I don't know. I didn't like really look, but you can buy it pretty much anywhere here. You could get painkillers anywhere, but you need to be older than 16,
Mm.
which
Hmm.
is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same in the
Completely
UK. You have to be
unrelated
16 to
medicine.
buy any like painkillers, as they are controlled.
Yeah.
My brain is on a tangent because I'm distracted by everything, but I've just realised that I got these like soccer net things as a decoration set, and it's just occurred to me that there is one negative criticism I had to this decoration set.
It's huge and it does nothing.
It doesn't have a football. I got these football nets and there's no football.
Well,
Like, football and net, they go together. I mean, come on. If you're gonna give me some football nets, give me a football.
yeah.
Make it so you can kick it around or make your pals do it for exercise or something. I don't know. Get a giant football. I'll have to like build another level and make a football pitch if that was a functionality feature. It's like a mini game within the game. Just sit there and make them do it. Like they have their hot. They can go to the hot tubs. They can play sports. You know, all those things they can do to rest and relax. When you're not overworking them in the breeding pen.
Yeah. Oh, that's what mine are doing. I'm cloning carrots. Wait, what are they called again? Hold on.
I'm not massively doing a man. I'm just mostly like keeping an eye on things at base and make sure they don't starve and get ill. Because I haven't been on this since last Friday.
Yeah, I'm
don't worry, I've
I'm
popped over to your
breeding
base a few
pixies.
times and made sure they had food.
Yeah, I was like, like my thought process, like it went like this. I was like, oh no, I haven't been on it all week. They're probably gonna be like starving and need medicine. And my brain was like having a moment of, oh, I'm gonna dread this. But then I was like,
We have the money for millions of medicine.
He's probably gone and like made sure of his food and gave him all medicine. And I was like, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. And then you come on and everyone's dead.
Like my first thought was always dread of, oh no, I've neglected them all because I haven't gone on it in a week. And like once I got through all that, I was like, you know what? Hang on, Gina's probably been like making sure they're all alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
haven't
then
like
I
gone
dropped
over there
down
every day. I've like
slowly.
gone over a few times to make sure they have food and just like crafted a bunch. The problem is they started running out of food because they got unhappy because they ran out of food. So they didn't have the ingredients to make anything. So I had to just grab a stack from my base to feed them so they could get back to work.
I mean, I have a barbecue at mine, which is handy because if they ever get unhappy to the point they don't want to use the kitchens, I can sit there at the barbecue, mass produce food, give them the food, and then they'll work at the kitchens again. Like it just sort of, like it solves the problem. Like there's always a way to give them food, no matter how miserable they get.
Yeah.
Because you can't use the kitchens yourself. It's like power operated only, so that's why I've got a barbecue. It's a good way to AFK for XP whilst you just got things in the breeding farm or in an incubator. Like you can just stand there and cook and keep an eye on everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna take some painkillers. Now I think of it.
Yeah, because we watched Lord of the Rings last Saturday. It was really, really fun. And because of that, I've been like, reading and Lord of the Rings stuff, watching funny clips on YouTube because it just made me realize how much I love it and miss it because I forget it's something that I enjoy. And then I reinstalled the Lord of the Rings MMO game. It's like Star Trek Online but Lord of the Rings, and I installed that one again. And it's a bit different from how I last remember it. And so I made like a whole new character on a different server because there's lots of different servers you can join. And I just picked one, made a new character. And the tutorial bit was really, really cool. And like I was like fascinated by all the lore and stuff, and stupidly jump scared myself with it as well, as you do. But I was just like, I was having so much fun playing with it, and I was playing it like just all day today until I eventually got tired of just running along the roads very slowly because you can't sprint and it takes forever before you get a mount. And the roads are really, really long and the places are so far away from each other.
Hold on, what game did you say?
Lord of the Rings Online, and my character, I'm very proud of the character that I've come up with, like, 'cause I gave him a really good name, and I think the name is proper cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I made it a high elf, and I picked the hunter class because I thought, right, I've not played this in forever, so I'm going to pick an easy class instead of a difficult class. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I need to like relearn the game before I like play a really hard class or whatever. So I gone with a hunter class and a high elf, and the starting gear you get, no matter how old and tattered it looks so badass cool, because the tutorial starts like in the last age, during the last alliance with the High King, where all the men, dwarves, and elves are all united against Sauron and everything. Like this is before his defeat, and you're in Angmar at Khazad-dûm, and you're like on this forward frontier of the battlefield, and you're doing these fights against orcs, and it's really really cool because you're like you stood there like next to someone surrounded by like hordes of just elves and men just stood together in an army with all the banners, and in front of you, like they've got their backs to you, but you've got all the like in charge leader people, and you got the High King dude in the dead center, and I'm just like sat there watching the tutorial. Like most of the tutorial was just sort of like watching the NPC dialogue above their head and the occasional cutscene. I'm like, this is like I'm watching like my own personal movie where I'm the main character, and I'm just like my character's just stood there, and I'm just sat there like eating my chocolate in my blanket, just reading the NPC dialogue until it's my turn to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, like in the dialogue above his head is like will be my character's name, and like the High King is just summoning me to walk forward towards him as he walks forward away from the group. And we have to just one-on-one private chat where I'm given orders of what to do, and I'm like, this feels cool. Like this is like
Mm-hmm.
ancient history of stuff set in the past of the Middle Earth we know. Like this is history to what we know, and I'm experiencing a portion of it just to learn the controls.
Yeah.
Like instead of something that's like more present in the world that you're gonna deal with, no, you're getting a full-on history lesson whilst you're learning how to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so cool. And I was getting so invested with it. And at the end of the tutorial, you're one-on-one against the Witch King, and that dude looks freaking terrifying. Like he's tall, and his helmet looks menacing, and in the helmet he doesn't have a head. Like there's no actual proper head. It's just these like burning flames. It is creepy as crap. Like I was like, oh my god, like that dude's terrifying. I don't want to fight him in person. Like thank God this is a video game. And
Mm-hmm.
he does this whole villain gloating monologue moment because the person I had to rescue he'd already sent flying off with some evil Nazgul flying things. So he's doing that whole gloating moment, and it isn't. I didn't click what he was doing until after he stabbed me. But I eventually read the dialogue and I was like, oh shit, that's what he's ranting on about. He was doing this ritualistic chant to try and turn me into a creature that would fight for the enemy, and it didn't click until after he stabbed me with the sword. And I was like, oh fuck, like, am I gonna, like, do we fight for the bad guys now? It's like, what's going on? And all of a sudden it, like, cut to black, and then it was, like, the game loading screen. I was like, what's gonna happen next? I've just been stabbed with, like, a Morgul dagger thing after the Witch King just did this ritualistic thing. Now I shall turn you into this creature, the mighty Dark Lord or whatever. And I was like, holy fuck. Like, this game throws you into the deep end at the start. And the next thing you know, you're waking up in somewhere else, and you've got Lord Elrond just be going, oh, you're awake now. And it's like, a lot of time has passed, like, has it? You're a lord now? You weren't a lord last we met. And I was just like, oh, it was so fun. I enjoyed it. Like the beginning, all that lore at the start when you make your character, it's just fantastic. and so now I've just been playing that non-stop. I'm like
Mhm.
level 9. It takes a while to level up, but I've gotten to level 9, and I'm decent at kicking ass against orcs, goblins, and dwarfs. Because there's some nasty dwarfs that don't get along with people. But oh man, it's so cool. I love it. And I called my character. I'll type it in the Twitch chat in one of the chats. Whichever one's currently open. Because I don't even know how to pronounce it. Like I came up with it and I haven't said it out loud because I don't know how to pronounce it. Like
What?
it'll seem simple, but my brain just gets confused. Because it's supposed to be like an elf name. So that's what I came up with for my character name. And it sounds real cool, but I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna. My tired body is just saying no
It
right
is a
now.
cool, badass name though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like it sounds like it belongs in Middle Earth, and I just came up with it by myself. Thank you, Pokey, for the phonetic spelling. Because I didn't think
It's
about
obviously Farn I on Leder. Very French.
it's IL, so I think it's ill, and then the because it's a capital I and an L, and they both look the same.
Are you supposed to capitalize after
I don't
thingy?
know if you're supposed to, but I did to just be cool, fancy, and badass. I was like, screw the rules.
Well,
This is
then
how I want the
it's
name to be.
Varn I on Ildur. Sorry.
So
I am
we
not
we are
sorry.
butchering this. Let me try it.
I
It
am
should
butchering
be
it on purpose. For the
Varnion
clouds.
Ildur.
I do it for the cloud. Oh?
I think I nearly nailed it when I said it then. Hang on. The last bit sounded really good. It just rolled right off my tongue. Varnion Ildur. It sounds so... The way it rolls off the tongue is just... It sounds cool.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
oh man.
God, I'm
I'm proud of
tired.
myself for coming up with that, because I'm terrible at coming up with names for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, God.
Do I
I
take a midstream power nap? I'll be back in like 2 hours.
It just sounds great though. Like, and I
It's
just
a
had
little long
fun.
for my liking. I like my names to be either really
Yeah.
short or, well, at least not that long. For the one reason being
Like,
that I don't have to learn how to pronounce it.
I made a second character, and that character's name is this. It's shorter, but probably just as more confusing.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
No, every time I try it hurts my head figuring out how to say it. Like, I can understand how to, but I can't even try because it just hurts my head before I can try.
All I know is that it's using too much of my brain power right now, and it's like not helping me.
When I came up with these names, I was like, proper, like, right, I've had the lore of the tutorial, like, I'm proper immersed, like, my brain is just obsessed with, like, Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth crap, like, I'm just gonna full-on immersive name, like, instead of the normal crap I come up with, I'm like, I'm gonna proper make a name that fits the game and the era and everything. And I'm proud that I came up with something decent. But it gave me joy playing that game. I did have a horse briefly, and it was called Old Molly, and I miss it.
What did you do to the horse?
It was one of those things it gifts you, and it would be like it lasts so many hours before it expires, and you can never use it again. And
What?
so it's just this
The
whistle
horses
for like
are-
a full 24 hours. If I use this whistle, I'll just have a horse whenever I wanted within that 24 hours, and I could just keep re-summoning it during that
It's
24
one
hours
of
period.
those games. Time limited items. Oh no.
Not everything is time limited, but certain things are. And this was like a beginner's gift to just help you get around places, but obviously once I activated it, that was it, and I obviously didn't like next time I went on it, it disappeared. I was like, fuck. Now I have to do everything on foot. But when I get to a point, I can buy a mount in honor of the horse that little whistle gave me. I'm gonna name my mount Old Molly. In memory of the horse I used to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly boil some water, make a cup of tea as well. That might help wake me up.
I love what Boki put in chat. That's a that name is a mouthful. How do you even say that? I'm not even gonna figure out how you even say it. I'm just gonna drink some of my drink and stop talking for a minute. So,
Well, say what now? What name?
just look in chat. Yeah.
The one Pokey said?
Yeah. Like at first it's like, yeah, I can sort
You
of
mean the
say that, and then
Frederick one?
yeah, like it starts off with, oh, I can pronounce this, and then it derails into, I can't pronounce this.
You can't pronounce Frederick Maximilian the Third von Swabia, Lorraine, Nassau,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
I perfectly
can't
butchered that
pronounce
one. I know that's not what it says, but I see the word auto at the end. So I just say the word in front of it and auto. Deal with it. Yeah. Just like how Maximilian, you can also say Maxim Ilian.
Isn't
You know, they're
it
just
supposed to be
everyone will hate you.
Alto?
Or
On-
Fr Edric. For real, Edric? Sorry, I'm being an absolute lunatic. How can I be this? Where does this energy come from? Anyway, back to the kitchen. I have tea to make.
I'm gonna assume the correct pronunciation of that last bit would be Nukauto. I think. So that way, at least one of us isn't butchering it entirely. I can't wait for movie night and then to binge watch more Lord of the Rings and then binge watch Hobbit. I just want to sit and watch them because the clip that I was watching before stream started, that like the one where I was laughing and it hurt me to laugh. It was of that scene from one of the Lord of the Rings movies, and it's where Legolas is fighting a bunch of orcs and this giant elephant thing, and he kills all these people and the elephant. And then at the very end you got Gimli's reaction, but because I hadn't seen it in so long, I forgot about the bit at the end with Gimli's reaction. And I didn't see that coming, like I didn't know it was there, so I just sat down, happily watching it thinking, oh, this is badass, he's killing that dude, killing this dude, how is he gonna kill this elephant thing? I was like all watching it as if it was the first time seeing it, because I couldn't remember how it went. And then at the very end, when I saw Gimli say, that still counts as one, I just burst out laughing and lost it. Because Legolas just killed all these orcs and in the most epic way ever single-handedly took down a giant, like 50-foot tall elephant monster. And then Gimli just completely downplays it with, that only counts as one. Just at the very end. I just completely lost it. And it really makes me look forward to like watching the next movie night with everyone, because it was.
Well, how many movies did you guys watch?
We just watched the one. The first one. But I don't.
The first one goes that far? I thought it was the second one.
I don't know.
After, isn't this after they had like the ghosts or something?
I don't know, because we only watched the first movie, but this clip is literally just a clip of him taking down the elephant. So I don't know what movie it's from.
Oh, okay. I thought
in
it was
ages.
something you've seen in the movie.
No, this is a
Sorry,
clip
I was
from
like
one of them.
pouring tea.
And I'm assuming this is from like the second or third.
I think it's the second movie.
And
I think it's like the end of the second one, I believe.
Because I just hadn't seen it in so long, I was like, okay, he's killing orcs, he's gonna try and take this elephant thing down, this like semi-epic thing. I was like, okay, this is cool, and I was like enjoying it. And I didn't expect the ending of that clip to be Gimli just going, that still counts as one, you know. I just lost it. I just lost it and burst out laughing. Because I was like, I just watched this epic takedown, and that's the finisher. That one-liner. I just did not see it coming, and I just...
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that is really funny. Like, he does all that hard work, and that's the thanks he gets.
I like how it's like... I like how Pokey said yes as well. I like how I don't know movies, but I do know exactly when that is. I just don't know how to describe the scene, but it's like the big battlefield thing.
Yeah, they're on this big battlefield, and I think it's like...
And it's like after it had like the ghosts appear as well, or whatever. I'm probably explaining terribly, but yeah.
At Gondor or Helm's Deep at this point, maybe? Or before it? I don't know. Probably before it. Like,
the Siege of
before
Minas Thrift. I don't think it's the Charge of Mordor's Gate. No. It's like the big one. And then, like, the allies arrive late, as per usual, from the side. It looks really cool. That's why I remember it as well. I remember watching it, like, at 4 a.m. with my bestie, so... That's what you get when you watch movies with, you know, people in America, so... Yeah. Is that Mordor's Gate? I thought they were defending something, not attacking something.
You know, the enemy is attacking and they're defending. Is that correct? Because I'm guessing. I've got no fucking idea.
I believe they got attacked. I don't remember. You should not ask me about the little facts or the bigger facts. I just remember the visuals. I'm very good at remembering those. The story, I probably can't tell you out of the top of my head. They attack Mordor to give a distraction for the hobbits. Like the most risky distraction you can think of. Wait, isn't this where they sound the horns? And then they have to wait forever. And then they arrive like late. and then the scene that Devil just mentioned happens. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, so I just can confirm I watched the movies. I don't remember if we watched extended or the normal version. Wait, no, we didn't watch extended because we never saw the Swirly Wordies or whatever they're called. The dumb fucking ballista archery thing. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh no. Oh, water.
I am still alive.
I was almost not alive.
I just coughed up my guts and blew my nose at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm making my pot noodles.
Ugh,
That should give me some energy.
um,
And I added the hot sauce package. And then I just started like sucking up the rest of the sauce that I didn't get out. And then I realized I'm making up hot sauce right now. Well, I'm wide awake. Good morning, everyone. You know what I haven't heard in a while? Gina. Gina, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm just exploring the desert.
I think Jeannie was just happily letting us rant about Lord of the
Mm-hmm.
Rings.
Yeah, I was just letting you
Yeah, I
chat
don't-
because I've never
I feel
watched the
like
films, so I don't really know much about them.
Yeah, don't worry.
I
I'm
do
not
want
gonna
to
say
watch
you
them. It's just they're
missed
very
nothing.
long, so
Yeah.
it's just like finding time to watch them and everything.
What if we watched them? Well, actually, no. I was gonna say we should watch them together, and then I remembered, weren't you wanting to watch Arcane still?
I've got a lot of things on my to watch list.
Exactly. You come to my house, and we're gonna watch everything. You're gonna have to stay an extra week, and then we're gonna watch all those movies you haven't watched yet. How about that? And then we're gonna watch all of I don't know, Bleach. And yeah, you're never going home, as you can tell. Is Bleach the longest going anime? Hold on.
I think it's One Piece is the longest one.
Yeah, I think Bleach is up there too. But like,
Mm.
yeah, I think if we were to watch One Piece, for example, yeah, never mind. You will not be able to go home this year. I'm sorry. Sorry, Gina. You're gonna be here for TwitchCon 2026 already. Ah, I see. What? Sorry. Just woke up, so I'm a little gremlin.
You're always little gremlin though.
What? Hmm. No, you. Hmm. How was your day / week been, Gina?
Been
Done
fine.
anything?
Not
Been
really.
up to anything?
Just working.
Boring. Moving on. What? Ant-Man has 2,500. What is that? What did you just make me say? What? What do those words in that order mean? No, I don't know that one. Clearly. That's what I just said. Oh, yeah, hold on. Remembered what I was doing as well. Hold on. Where is it? There you go. Let me build the ice crusher for like the 3rd time. I just grab my phone and look up Anpanman. Oh! Oh, that one. Is that a... Does that count as anime? Well, of course, it's like video, so... Yeah, never mind. Just like how Pokemon is an anime on paper. Right? I think that's how it works. Pokemon is just an anime. Yeah. What do we want to do today?
We could go and fight the next syndicate tower if we wanted, if everyone's like around level 50.
I'm 52 for the 3rd time, so yeah.
Yeah. Do you have dragon pals that are around level 50?
I'm back.
Let me go check.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
They
Dragon.
puffed my guts up
Sword.
some more, blew my nose some more, and took medicine.
Yeah.
Medicine tastes disgusting and made me cough even more because it was disgusting.
Well, a good medicine is a medicine that makes you choke.
It
I have
tasted
a level
absolutely
50
repulsive.
Rexaurus.
It tastes so bad, I feel sick. Like it's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted.
But I have 2 Quiver and Botan that are above level 50. Oh, and a Quiver. Yeah, I have 4 50+ dragons.
Okay. Devil, what about you? What level are you?
46.
Okay, do you want to work on like leveling up a little bit just to get a bit closer to level 50? Because we're thinking about doing the next syndicate tower.
Do you
Like,
get XP from redoing bosses still?
140,000 experience points away from the next level.
I mean, if we just cheese some high-level bosses, do
Yeah,
bosses have like
the
changed health depending on how many people are fighting it?
I don't actually know. But syndicate towers you don't get more XP from if you redo, but I think regular boss pals you will. But you can also just capture them and that gives a good XP boost. Honestly, one of the best ways of doing it is literally just going around and catching up to the 12 of each type.
Mm-hmm.
But also just exploring the map and discovering new areas, you get XP and like unlocking fast travel points. That's why I'm like exploring the desert to make sure I've got it all.
Yeah. What was I doing?
On the logging station, I'm gonna have to fix that.
I love always just not remembering anything.
I must have took them out of the base. Oh,
Put that there.
that explains that then.
How are these eggs doing?
Takes a lot of circuit boards to make.
21.
So does that. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Right now. That's where I make it. Big fancy ladder. Perfect.
I have those 2 bosses that we didn't know how to reach until last week that I can do. The ones that have like the caves at the water.
Yeah. If you need, I can show you where they
Your
are, but you
base.
should be able to find them.
Yeah.
Oh, that medicine is horrible. I can still taste it. Oh. I was gonna make this just because I can, not because I need it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, hold on.
Making an item just for the sake of I own one. It's as you do in a game and it has an item, it's like you don't need it, but you just want it. So you just make it for the sake of having it.
Well, I'm just gonna do a dungeon as well. I think dungeons give good XP.
Yeah, they can do.
Excuse me?
Pardon me. Normally I mute, but that just suddenly like came out of nowhere, so I didn't get to mute in time.
How dare you?
I normally feel it coming, and then I tend to just mute when I do it, so no one knows.
Mm-hmm. You are now banned. I'm sorry.
I burped because I'm drinking a 1.25 liter of Pepsi.
Why are you drinking that much Pepsi at once?
I'm just taking sips out the bottle because I couldn't be bothered putting it in a cup.
Oh, this is gonna be a long stream, isn't it?
I'm feeling like crap. I've been sitting in my chair. The sink is full of other people's crap. I can't be
Mm-hmm.
asked washing all of that whilst I'm not well. I have put a cup to soak so I could eventually wash it and use it, but I just forgot, and I did that hours ago this morning. And
Mm-hmm.
I just was like, screw it. I feel like shit and I'm thirsty. It's a bottle where I can just put the lid back on, so it's fine. I'll just,
Mm-hmm.
open the bottle, have a few
Yeah.
sips, put the lid back on, and just, sip at it. I'm not chugging
Mm-hmm.
the damn thing. I'm just,
I know, I
sipping.
know. I do wonder, what will happen first? I do the dishes or TwitchCon?
Ooh, this looks so cool. And
I
it's
think
so huge.
I think it's
If
probably
only
the
I was
dishes.
streaming.
But it's gonna be close.
Have any of you crafted the sword yet? As it looks massive.
Hold on, I'm catching the boss Vixie here at like full health. Yep. I just walked up. Have a sphere. Leave. No damage had to be done. I think I gained like I gained a huge chunk of XP. I gained like 200,000 XP or something. It says plus 2,000 or 258,000 XP currently, but that's because it constantly is going up. So I don't know what's true anymore.
Yeah, I'm just like constantly getting like 300,000 XP.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my big sword.
Which one did you make? What sword did you make,
The
Devil?
sword.
Nice.
It's huge. I didn't know it was gonna be this huge.
I know the katana is like absolute garbage though.
Yeah, like, but
Because
most
it's
of
a
the melee
charge
weapons,
dash attack, I believe. It's not like you swing it around. No, it's a charge dash.
most of them I just gave up on because the damage increase was just so tiny. Like as you unlocked a new melee, that I just gave up on the melee weapons.
Yeah,
But this one does 525 attack
I
damage,
mean, as soon as you got
and
like
that's like okay.
the bow was stronger because it was ranged. You could shoot things in the sky. You could shoot
I'm
from
gonna test
afar.
out
You
my
can
melee.
kite. You can't do any of these things with a sword or the spear. Yeah.
This chair. I can try to do some leveling. No guarantee I'll actually level up because I've got a lot of XP to gain. This is what I should have done during the entire week I've been sat on my ass feeling ill, but I didn't.
Don't worry. Hi, Bang.
Because it never occurred to me to come online and play. No.
Is my tea cold enough to hydrate?
I can do a hydrate. I'll just sip at some of my Pepsi. Might get
I
rid of
took a
the
sip of my
horrible
tea.
medicine. The horrible taste of
Yeah.
medicine. I will get rid of the horrible medicine of medicine. I know how to speak
You'll
English.
be rid the medicine. Yep. You get you throw out the medicine and then you replace it with Pepsi. I see. I didn't know Pepsi was the cure-all.
Oh, it certainly tastes so much better though.
I believe I don't like the taste of Pepsi. I like cola more. But I could be wrong. I could have just had like bad Pepsi at one point and then just never like gotten a Pepsi again.
Bye, Mom. Enjoy the stuff you
Bye-bye.
have to go do.
I have to go do stuff. Alright, Mom. Enjoy.
Yeah. Compared to the repulsive medicine I just had to take, but Pepsi tastes so much better. I closed my eyes for a second. I was like, oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I have to take like 3 pills in the morning as well. But at least they don't taste bad.
Wait.
And I take my... I love how I take my medicine, which is whatever. There's not alcohol. I'm not that dumb. But like, let me take my... I would take sleeping pills with coffee, you know what I mean? That's me. Because I can sleep with coffee in my system for some reason. Depending on how I feel. Wait, is this person? I completely missed out on that one. Can I just... Yes.
It's supposed to have cherry flavor in it. It does not taste like cherry. Like it is repulsive and disgusting.
I believe I don't like the cherry flavors and I don't like cherry.
It literally in the ingredients it says cherry flavoring. That did not taste like cherry. I took 2 spoonfuls of that. It did not taste like cherry. It was disgusting.
Whenever they add like cherry to like medicine and stuff, it never tastes of cherry and always tastes far worse than if it were just plain.
I think Devil, are you talking about the medicine or about the Pepsi?
The actual medicine, like it.
Okay.
Foul.
I thought you were talking about the Pepsi.
Oh, I never get cherry Pepsi or whatever. Like cherry Coke and Pepsi, that's like my sister's thing because she likes cherry Pepsi.
I hate those. I like the cola Oreo one. That one was nice. It was like weirdly nice. You know what I mean? Like you would think that that combo doesn't work, but like it tasted pretty good.
Okay.
And that's all that matters, of course. In the end. I didn't hate it. But I think they no longer sell it.
You know
Or
what?
at least last time I
Yeah,
checked.
I think it was a limited edition one.
Empty. Yeah, it was limited edition, but it was here for ages. Because it was there for Pet Subathon.
Oh, yeah.
When was that again? That was like October, right? Right? Was that October? Pet's birthday.
I
Wait,
can't
no,
remember.
it was before. Was it
But yeah, no, they
before
probably made
September
like
or
a ton
after?
and then it was just when it eventually ran out.
Maybe? I
Because
just
that's usually how limited
don't
edition stuff
know.
works. Is there'll be like
Yeah.
a bunch that they'll make in thinking that'll be like enough for the time that they want it, and then if it's not
Yeah.
popular enough, it will take a lot longer to sell.
I mean, I don't think it was unpopular.
Pretty much
again-
everyone that tried it, at least that I met, like and know and stuff, said it wasn't good. Like most people didn't like it.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good.
Yeah, some
Like,
people did, but like most people
I
didn't like
wouldn't
it.
say it's the best drink in the world or the best cola in the world, right? I'm not that delusional, but like, if you imagine cola and L'Oreal, the flavor is about what you would imagine, or at least what I imagined. Like, it wasn't very much one over the other. It was a nice balance.
I've done an oopsie.
What did you do? Did you spill?
An in-game oopsie.
Oh. Did you murder something you shouldn't have?
Maybe. I might have a wanted sign in the top right corner.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
There are worse
It's
things.
self-defense, because the dude was attacking me just out the blue, so I just shot back in self-defense, and then all of a sudden I was accused of murder, so then I shot the witness.
Yeah, I don't think that's how this game works. It
No,
doesn't
it's
work
not.
like it's what's the game called? It's not Hitman. It's not Hitman where you just kill the witnesses until there's no witnesses. Or
Like,
hold on, what's the
innocently
other
captured a
game?
few pals, and then all of a sudden I just got attacked, so I defended myself.
Sure. Yeah, you try to do a Red Dead Redemption. Because I know in that game they do it as well. Where like you'll get a fine because someone witnessed your crime. And then you kill them and then everything's fine.
Oh, there's another cop dude. Yeah, they're after me. I'm wanted.
I believe you could just warp away. Or do you
Fly
have a bird
away!
with you? Can you fly? Just fly up and stay
Yeah,
there for a bit.
I'm just
And then
flying
I'll
away.
loose you. Yeah.
Just wait till they give up.
You want to go up. You want to gain height.
Yeah, just get far enough away and they'll ignore you.
Exactly. So if you're high enough, they'll no longer spot you and drop the charges.
No, my wanted thing isn't going away. I don't think I can visit any villages.
You need like a little bit. I don't think the village.
It does take a while to go away, but it should be
There's
fine.
PDIF people there. I'm probably not gonna.
It takes like a minute or two.
Oh, there we go. Now it's gone away. I'm
See?
safe. Man, it's like everywhere I went, it was just murder. And I was like, I don't want to commit murder. Like, why is everything attacking me?
You don't want to commit murder? What have you done with the real devil? What have you
This
done?
isn't the sort of game where I want to commit murder. Like in other games, sure.
I call camp on that one. Who doesn't want to commit crimes?
Some
Who
games
doesn't
are
want to
perfect
make like a
crime.
base full of wheels and put human pals in there? Wouldn't be me. No. I'm not that inhumane.
I'm not planning to do that on my single player world. No.
No. Definitely didn't want to replace Gina's base with just wheels. What? I joke. Wait a minute. Let me just change the main base into a labor camp real quick. I think Gina is dying a little bit inside.
No, I'm I'm just ignoring you.
Yeah. Same thing, same thing. You having to ignore me must mean that you're dying inside. Oh. Yes. That's what my massive ego thinks.
I miss these hangouts. They're fun.
He's what now?
When we get together and do this, like, just, you know, I love it. It's fun.
Yeah. It's always fun.
I've gone inside one of them cave dungeony things for the first time, and it's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I've never done one of these before. Like, what the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah, especially the low-level ones, they're very easy. You just walk up to the boss and catch them.
I can just use my single-shot sphere cannon and just walk around and just shoot every single pal I see and insta-catch it.
Mm-hmm.
As well as mine for resources.
Yeah, it's good for resources. And like certain pals you'll only find in there.
Mm.
I feel.
Yeah,
I've
there's a few
found
that like
pals
are
that I
easier to
didn't
find there than
find
anywhere
anywhere
else.
else.
I think this will help me level up, won't it? If I just keep doing these dungeons.
Yes.
That'll help get me XP, because I'm like, mining resources gets XP, capturing pals which is XP, and the dungeon itself will just give me XP on completion, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's just non-stop.
Make sure to capture the
Oh, I'm
boss
encumbered.
pal.
Oh, shit.
Make sure to catch the boss pal, because that gives
Yeah,
more
yeah,
XP.
Let's put that there to carry it. What can I drop that I don't need? That?
Go to another dungeon. Wait, don't we share XP? Or only if we're nearby? Because I believe we do gain XP from the bases, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I've done it.
I'm not
Do
sure
we
about
also share
otherwise
XP?
XP sharing. Maybe?
Wait, no, yeah, I have done in here.
Actually, no, because then we should have always been like around the same level.
And then because we've not all
Because
been on
remember
at
from
the
the
same
start, I was
time.
like very far ahead.
Yes.
Mm.
I believe I was always like 5 levels ahead.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there's like
Because
a
I
little
kept-
bit that gets shared as long as you're online.
I don't know. Hmm.
This is very mushroomy, this place.
I mean, I'm currently not gaining XP really.
Neither am
Let
I.
me capture this Mao. Tell me if you get XP from this. In a bit. Just now, did you get 50 XP?
I got 4,000 because I'm in the middle of fighting something, so
Oh, well,
I'm just getting the XP.
never mind.
for the pals.
yeah.
I do gain plus 12 every now and then.
Yeah, same.
I don't know if that is...
That was amazing. Because I'm in a lower level dungeon, the syndicate thugs are lower level, so I just swung my giant sword once and it just murdered them both in one strike. That was like,
I just get...
oh, that was the best ever.
I just gained 20k from something. It's like the power I caught gave me so much. Can you capture what?
I'm capturing a syndicate thug, or at least trying to.
Yeah.
It's not 100% working, but I think it's making him unhappy.
They're also less useless than it used to be. They used to only do handwork, but now they have like more. So you can't make a functioning base
Let's
with
kill them.
just humans. And Gina will call me out as a war criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Probably rightfully so, but...
Okay, where can I kill
Gina,
you
can you
next
tell me, are we at war?
No.
Well, then it's not a war crime, is it now? Ha ha ha. Psych. Get outplayed.
Still a war
I
crime,
call
even if there's no
war
ongoing war.
crimes. Then, then what is a war crime?
Mm,
When there's no war?
Yeah.
Is it just a crime?
I don't know if I've
Mm,
finished the
probably
dungeon
is.
or not, because I think I've caught every pal and looted everything.
You need
But
to
there's
fight
no-
the boss.
There's a boss?
Yeah, you have like it's a very clear like boss area, like you
I
have
don't
to
know where
walk
to
over
find
like a shallow bridge into like an area where there's like two small ones and then a big one, which is the boss.
Alright.
You think
I've
it's
exited
then
this
counted
room
as a
kind of
crime against humanity? Ah, there we go. But is it a crime against humanity if they're bad people and I'm just putting them to work? Hi, Sass. How are you? I thought you didn't want to watch this because you want to play it. Not that there's that much spoilers, but you know. Because they are still human? Boo! They shouldn't have become criminals. Shouldn't have shot the gun at me. He's turning tuning in to leave a lurky. Ah! Thank you, Sass. Hope you're doing well. Indentured servitude is still slavery. Yeah, but like labor camps. Is that slavery? Or just another labor camp?
Yeah. So this cave is confusing. I've never done one of these before, so I'm getting myself lost.
Labor camps are slavery? Boo. Look, I can kill them as well. I don't know what's worse. Are you saying death is better? You'd rather have me kill these humans than giving them a job?
Yeah.
Giving them labor? What's wrong with you guys? Shaking my head.
Let's not build communities, let's just murder them all instead.
Ah, let's wipe out communities. Ooh. Yeah, I think if I had to choose between getting a job or dying, I would rather have a job. You know what I mean? I just walk up to the boss and be like, "Yep, in the sphere you go. Never mind, you didn't stick." We've had too much trauma with jobs. Yeah, but choosing death isn't any better. For all the reasons.
Broken bridge.
Death is more merciful. Mm, I'm gonna say no to that one. For all the legal reasons. Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
And I do not condone the language used in my chat. Death is never better.
What kind of community are we creating here?
Oh, don't worry, I've seen worse. Right, Pokey? What? Every time when Pokey plays with some other people, there's always 9/11 involved. And it's like a joke that's been expanded way too big. And I feel like they just can't stop now because it's too big, but it's like no longer funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wait, I still didn't find the boss I was looking for, hold on. It's just 90% of Seraphim's personality. Exactly. I think she needs a change of personality for the greater good and her Twitch revenue.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Hmm?
I like
There's...
Toki streams and the chaos. It's
No,
perfect.
I'm talking about Seraphim, someone
Yeah, when
who
they
we
all
both
do it
know.
together, it's great.
Yeah, I mean,
Chaos is awesome.
look, dumb jokes are funny, but at one point it's like, you know, it does get old. Like, I am very good at running jokes into the fucking ground, alright? I'm very good at that, and I hate it. So I know when a joke is, like, grinding on the ground right now. That joke doesn't exist anymore. Because she used it so much. It's like, you know how a bike break, you know, you have to replace them every now and then?
I think
The
Nick
whole
is
metal part is gone by now. The whole break itself is gone. There's just nothing left. That's how the joke is going.
I think I found the boss bit because there's this cool giant ash tree. And I crossed a bridge. It wasn't a wooden bridge, it was a big stone bridge. I got big stony bridges. Oh, it's a giant ass statue. Oh, don't tell me, is that the boss? Ooh. I'm about to find out.
Uh-huh. I love how I'm finding this boss and just not moving. I'm just tanking all these hits.
Oh, that's the new dungeon bit. Wait. So hang on, where is the boss? Because I haven't fought a boss.
And if you found the big bit with the tree, that should be where they are.
They're
Yeah.
not in there.
Oh, where are you?
I'm right where they should be, but they're not here.
Oh,
I have had it
where you
before
are.
where the boss hasn't spawned, so it might be that a boss didn't spawn.
I think they should spawn.
Yeah, I've had it once where they didn't spawn, so there's a chance of it happening. It's obviously supposed to spawn every time, but...
I'm just gonna go to Devil.
There's this, like, massive...
I just need to get out of this cave and find a waypoint. Because at least Devil is, like, really close to, like, the tower. So, I think we'll be fine.
Leave the dungeon, I guess. Easy. My first dungeon was easy. The game had mercy. Mm. But not much in this working, no matter how gross it is, because I'm feeling better.
Yay! Let's fucking go! Hold on. I found another Meemog. Let's go. And another one? Another one. Right, I'm dropping milk. I'm full, that's right. Hold on. Get rid of that. And I can use that. Sort.
I'm too full to pick these things up.
Mm.
That's a singular item I can drop.
I'm on my way to you. I think I know which one you're in. Is it the one next to the tower? That you went into? If you remember?
Oh, I'm done with it. Like, I've finished, I left.
Oh.
Like, the boss just wasn't there, so I literally just took everything from every room, went to the
Did you
boss,
get
like,
into
no boss,
the boss
looted all the
room though?
treasure. Yeah, I made it there, looted
You made
everything.
it? Did you get to go past the boss room?
Yep,
Or was
I
that blocked
literally,
off? Did you get the loot from past that?
yeah, I got everything. I looted every inch of that place.
Alright. Well then, you didn't have to fight a boss, which is
It was
pretty good.
just the easiest dungeon I've ever done. I just walked in there, took all the crap in, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. There you are. Can I capture Chillet in one go?
Although I see another cave up ahead that I'm gonna do.
Get in the sphere, Chillet. There we go.
I am
Love the
capturing all these things and I can't take the loot.
You should just warp home real quick. Just
I
warp
forgot
home and
I'm
then...
full up from the dungeon, so I can't. I didn't think about that. Oops.
Well, you could do it now.
Nope, wrong button. Nope. Can't pick up the berries. No. Now I can pick up the berries.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I probably shouldn't loot this chest because I have no room for anything through it. I'm a goblin. I take it all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Take it
now,
all.
um,
Oh. Yeah. Wee.
uh, now to run back to the fast travel point. Because it's just way faster.
Yeah. There. What? Oops. What's that? Do I have those? No.
I'll just fly really high up to a fast travel point I know of where nothing can hurt me. And
How did I do that?
to the top of the tower.
I ran out of arrows? Huh. Did I? Wait, no, those are normal arrows I just threw out. Wait, I actually ran out of arrows? Huh? I thought I still had many. Huh?
Who's got contract though?
Hmm?
You two got contract though?
No. You mentioned last week that about it, and I said I have it on my wish list, but I haven't bought it.
Right, yeah, I remember now.
Oh, is that the building game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
real
okay.
fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll buy it when it's on sale. Again, I have so many games I have to buy when they are on sale. Like, yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Do you guys think we're ready to go do the next syndicate tower soon?
I
I
need to get more arrows real
haven't
quick.
leveled up at all.
I think we should be fine still.
Yeah, I don't think it will be too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Devil, what level pals have you got that are dragon type?
They're literally just my level or lower, and so they're not going to be high enough.
What level are you again?
46. Like,
I
it's
mean,
going to
that's
take forever to
fine.
get to 50 in...
Yeah, the thing is,
I would say go
anything
for
over level
next
40 like just
level.
takes forever to start like leveling up. So like I've
Mm-hmm.
been trying to level up some of mine to like 50 and it's been a struggle.
Yeah, but I think you should be fine. Because anything that takes damage is good as well. Even if
Yeah,
you don't do
I've
that
got
much damage, I think it will
3
be fine.
dragon pals that are like either level 49 or 50, so and 2 of them are
Yeah, I
Jormung
have like
Tides.
4 that are 50 plus.
I've got a 46 Vegas, and then my Quiven and Norman-Tide are both 43. And then my Alphadron's 42, Zervo 42, Chillet 42,
Mm-hmm.
Relaxosaurus is 40, and then anything else dragon type is just a lot lower than that.
Yeah.
I've got nothing higher than that. Most likely.
Um,
Well, I've bred one of the best Gildanes ever. It has the only 2 passive skills it has are both golden. One is infinite stamina, and then the next one is logging foreman. That is like 2 really, really good traits there.
On who?
On a Gildane,
What do they do?
it's only good at, I think that's, yeah, Garrett. It's only good at gathering, but it has, like, it will increase my efficiency at doing logging, and then it's just, like, plus 50% max stamina.
Is it rideable?
Yeah.
Because it's that stamina. Okay.
It's just, to get all 3 of these in my party to, like, level them up. Like, they're just gonna level up so fast. Actually, better yet, put them in the base and they'll level up real fast. They can just do whatever.
Yeah.
Fill my party back up again. And it's so pretty, they're so golden and just pretty, and they're so cute. I didn't mean to breed 3 of them, I only wanted 1 of them, but I accidentally, like, left the pals in the breeding pen and I ended up with 3 eggs. So now
Yeah.
I've got 3 of the same pal. By accident.
It happened.
I was just...
Oh yeah.
lounging around where they're all level 10.
Oh god. Hi, Bitcoin. Oh god.
Hi, Fed, and everyone.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi, readers. Hi.
Ed and everyone, hi.
Oh no, I'm still sick. I'm tired. Why are you here?
Rose,
Hi,
Astro,
Rose.
Myron, Hello,
Episode.
everyone.
Hello. Take a funky. How was schedule one? It's schedule one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How was
How's the drug empire
selling
going?
all the drugs? The drug empire. Roll. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hope you are all having a great day. We're just playing some Power World. I'm Zero Master. I'm just. Oh god. I'm too tired and overwhelmed now. Oh no. Oh, it's fine now. Hope everything's going well. We're gonna just do some bosses in a bit. Or like at least one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just making a bunch more ammo.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm just completely lost now. Uh, Let me just, hold on. I want to see if I can make like a good weapon with any of the
Oh yeah,
schematics
have we
we
unlocked
have.
anything better?
A cookie? Excuse
I
me?
got leveling up Barbie,
Pokey?
I wonder if it would be worth us making the rocket launcher, because we have a schematic for a higher tier one.
We do?
Yeah, I got it the other day. I mean, it's only an uncommon, but...
Hold on. But do we have the... Hold on, do I have the ammo? Oh, I can unlock the ammo. Zero Master, give it a follow. Yeah, I can unlock the ammo, so I can print the ammo somewhere. And then we can use the yeah. If you can make the I'll just
Yeah,
do
you
it
have to
here
wait.
real
I'm
quick.
producing some ammo, so you have to wait until it's done.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
it's
you just
done
mass
soon, I can
produce
tell.
them, I can just
Yeah.
root the XP.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just
Yeah.
reap all the XP.
Do we just make 3 rocket launchers in this case?
I was gonna say, is it worth making them? I don't know how good they are.
I mean, we can find out. They do 11,000 damage. That's pretty
I
good.
mean, my semi-auto rifle does 11,050. Well, no, not 11,050. 1,150.
Yeah.
So yeah, less. But
I'll make one. I'll use one because I just ran out of arrows anyway,
yeah,
and then we can see if it's a good one or not. Oh yeah, I can make the. Hold on, did I unlock the PAL armor? The plasteel armor. Yeah, I did. I can make us plasteel helmets and armor.
oh nice. Yeah, I set them crafting some plasteel here.
No, it's the. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, plasteel.
So we should have some.
Do.
Not a huge amount, but we have some here. Because I only just unlocked it, so.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. And then the ammo. I can make 99 because we have enough gunpowder for that. Do we just make 50? I don't know how much I would need.
You probably
wait, I
don't
can
want
check in
too
my
much.
base. I can check how much. I can make 50 here, and I can make like however much I
Yeah,
want
what
at
materials
home.
does it need?
I think it's a PAL ingot.
Oh yeah, powder metal and gunpowder.
Yeah.
We've got
It's
like a
not
decent amount of that here.
We have billions of everything, so
Yeah.
well, except gunpowder.
We have
I have
we can
gunpowder?
have plenty of gunpowder. I can literally just make 5,000 right now. Because we have so much sulfur here, I just haven't crafted any. I'll just set a bunch crafting.
Yeah. I just need more charcoal.
Yeah, we've got tons of
Let's
charcoal here.
see. I can make one whole rocket. Yes. Let me just make one rocket. Does it come with a rocket in it? Hold on, I think it does. I think the rocket starts with a rocket loaded in. Because it's 1-0, because there's 0 remaining ammo. But there's 1 in the chamber. Oh god.
I feel like
A bunch have also crafted in the other base as well.
If I'm given one of those rocket launchers, I can just sit on top of my bird above a syndicate camp and just fire off one rocket and then open the cage.
Well, you can pretty much just run in and open the cage anyway.
Yeah, that's what I
Fair
do.
enough.
I don't even fight them.
Murder is fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the point in having a rocket launcher if I can't launch rockets?
That's why I have the rocket launcher, because, well, I wouldn't say that I'm responsible with it, but
I feel like Jean is the most responsible out of all three of us.
yeah.
I really want the laser rifle.
You just want the late game gear. I mean, don't we all?
The laser rifle is literally level 51. I just can't craft it yet.
Wait, 51? Hold on.
But Arya can craft it.
Where is it? Oh, I didn't unlock it because it was 5 tech points. I need 6 tech points to unlock it all.
Yeah.
But I
I'm
want
kind of
the
hoping that we
armor
find
first.
a like higher tier recipe.
Yeah,
higher tier
I think
recipes just
that
always
one's,
better.
like better if we have a higher tier recipe. Yeah.
Because it's not a huge improvement on my current one otherwise.
Organs and pal metal is ammo,
Yeah.
which we can pretty much all buy.
Yeah.
Oh, hiccups.
I'm probably gonna
My...
rework the main base and the mine base because I think I want to like combine them because it's annoying having to transfer materials between them, especially now that we don't need it specifically over by the coal.
Yeah,
because we have the coal
I
mine.
guess.
And then also if we do this syndicate tower, we can also get the pure quartz mine. So I could just like combine it all and put them all next to each other and then
Oh, that's gonna
have
be
it so much
amazing,
easier.
because the quartz thing is like the one thing we can't automate right now.
Yeah.
Because we don't have any bases near quartz. I mean, we could have made one. But
Yeah, we
just
could
didn't.
have, but
The option was there, but we never took it. And like, I know exactly where like good amount of quartz are as well. I have like the top 2 marked on the map. So, there's only 14 pals here? In the main
yeah,
base?
I haven't got a full list of them because I just didn't know what else to put in. Like, they were keeping up with everything they needed to do quite well. So look, I got a Celine.
Oh, where did you get that?
This was the one that I was trying to get from the meteors in Sakurajima.
Oh.
I literally just kept going over there in the hopes that meteors would land whilst I was there, and after a few times
That's
of it being
right,
supply
it
drops.
unlocked My Palpedia. Because
Yeah,
you
I did
have
actually
one.
manage to get 2 of them, but yeah, this one's the better one. It's also, she sits on her little moon while she's crafting. It's very cute.
Oh.
That looks amazing.
Well, she's facing the other way for me.
Yeah, she's
Like,
facing away from you. But
wait, hold on. Wait, I want to
Everything's
see her
happening
work.
to you.
Ah, what a queen. So late.
yeah, I can't get the saddle for her yet.
What level is her
It's level
saddle?
53. Because she's a
Oh,
flying
you're on
pal, so she
52.
flies.
Oh.
So I imagine we both sit on her moon, and that flies.
If you hold on, can you give her to me? Because then I can unlock the recipe.
No, it doesn't work like that.
No?
Nope.
Don't I unlock the research?
I mean, I'll give you my
Can't
like.
you
I'll put my
figure
other
out
one in the pal box.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
I'm
if you
pretty
just
sure because
have it
I've
for
picked up
it.
some of your guys' pals that I didn't have, and I did not unlock it.
Can't we just
Oh,
read them?
well, no, then it's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hang
you
on. There
could,
we go.
yeah, you could read
I've put
them,
her
and
in
we
there.
could take it out of the egg.
You could just breed a
They're both
Celine and
female.
we can all just hatch the egg.
Hold on.
If you look on the calculator, you can just find the right combination of what
There's
will
no way to
do it.
breed them. I'm pretty sure there's no way to breed them.
Technology. You said 53?
Yeah.
I did put it in my party.
It probably won't have unlocked
Yeah.
for you.
Nope,
Because you have to
didn't
physically catch it
unlock.
yourself. Yeah.
That sucks.
I mean, it makes sense, because you can't then just, like, unlock everything by people passing you the pals.
Yeah, but it's still level locked. Right?
Yeah, but...
Like, you still need to get everyone to pal. But I guess via breeding it should work. If we incubate the egg. Like, take it
Yeah,
out.
if you breed it, it should work, but you can't breed her.
Hmm.
I mean, we'll double check on the wiki if there's any other way.
Don't you breed her with themselves?
I
Or
think
like
The problem is
Just
I've
two
only
of
got
them?
females.
Oh,
you need a boy
yeah,
to do the
that makes it
breeding
difficult. That will
Selene
make
breeding
it difficult.
combinations: 2 Selenes or a Lunaris and a Palladius. Which
Oh,
we
there
can't
you
get a
go.
Palladius.
It's just get lucky for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we need to just go over to the Sakurajima area. The Cherry
Find a
Blossom
little man.
Crossroads is a good place to go because there is a meteor that's pretty much every single time I've been there, the twice that I've been there, has been a meteor with a Selene. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll go over there now, see if it will make one appear. Nope.
No, not lucky.
No, it probably won't because everyone's been going around. There've been other ones elsewhere.
Yeah. Also, I do have a legendary schematic for pump action shotgun. Is that one any good? The pump action? I don't remember what shotgun is which one. So,
I don't know.
I think it is the later one. Attacks 385. I think that's per pallet. I mean, I could try it. I guess.
Yeah, it's obviously the higher tier ones are like more expensive resource wise, and if it turns out not to be very good, it's kind of a waste.
Yeah, but I'll just use mine, so it's fine. I'll just use my resources. What am I missing? Refine. I mean, it uses refined ingots and not like PAL ingots, so...
Oh yeah, it's probably not that good then. Let me check where...
But it is
Oh yeah, pump
legendary.
action shotgun is level 43. So...
I mean, that's really far up. Hold on. When is the next shotgun?
Although to be fair, I'm using a semi-automatic rifle that is level 41, so... And that's just a base tier one.
Yeah, there are no other shotguns. Only like big. Oh wait, they're at 47. You have the
The breeding thing
semi-automatic shotgun
is so fun.
that also used refined ingots. Weird.
It looks so stupid to make a giant pallet and a small pallet be in the breeding pen because the size difference is just stupid. It just looks so funny.
Yeah.
Like the giant one is like so obvious because it's huge, and then I have to like look around for the other one. Like, is the other one in there? And then I eventually see it, and I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. It's just small.
Hold on. Did I accidentally leave a PAL in the base? Hold on. Because I have an open slot.
You probably didn't put one back in after having Celine.
Oh, found them. Never mind, I put them on like a later page. It's fine. It's okay, I swear.
Yeah, I decided just to leave this Celine in the base because she's good at making stuff.
Oh, I hate being tired. I just feel so exhausted. You do not want to know.
I can understand. The exhaustion is awful.
I had worse sleeps than this as well. My god, Pang, thank you for waking me up, I guess. That did work. It worked for a second, at least. Meanie. How mean. I don't have that one. There we go. Oh. I can tell I'm tired because I just tried to do the grapple hook launch thing, and I just let the grapple hook animation end before my hand even touched spacebar. How can I be this tired and still stream? Oh, let me
This is
test the
why I
rocket
chose not
launcher.
to stream because I knew I'd have more energy to play and chat than I would to stream.
Okay, rocket launcher is very effective. Can confirm. Yeah. Oh, killed the boss at least, and caught them. Where's another boss I could do? There's that one there. Yeah. I have to get back to a waypoint. Wee. I'll just fly to your base, Gina. I made it. I did it.
Okay, so apparently the best way to get like some of the higher tier like laser rifle and other like schematics is from the oil rigs.
Uh-huh.
So it might be worth repeatedly looting them.
Yeah. I want to go to the offshore oil rig, but I don't remember if
Yeah.
that's a smart idea or not.
So yeah, there's
the
apparently
only
3
issue.
of them.
Yeah, there's
Obviously,
one.
the one near us is the lowest level
there's
one.
like
Off the Yeah.
east from that one. There's one in the ocean.
Yeah, that's the Marsh Island one, which is level 55.
Yeah. I think I should be able to do that.
Yeah, we can always go together because there's apparently multiple chests, so...
Mm-hmm. The thing is, if you die, you have to get all the way back to get your loot back, etc., right? Which is gonna be a pain.
And just don't die.
Can you do that, Gina?
Probably.
I have chosen the lethal option, haven't I? Oh. Let me do missile. My version of magic missile. There's no magic here. It's just a missile. Get in the sphere. Go on. The sewer blows up? Lies. Wasn't me. Obviously. Why do you think that was me? It's kind of mean. It's kind of mean, Chip Chub. It wasn't me. It wasn't even me.
I thought the chest was supposed to be in one of those 2 rooms. It's not there.
What chest? Excuse me?
The chest in the oil rig. I just went into the one near us and there was no chest.
No clue. Yeah, I have no clue. Hi, PC. How many coins do I have? 346. Nope. Having to do a big stretch. Ooh. Looking at something. There we go.
Ah, there we go. I see the chest.
Yay.
It's in a different place than it was the last time I was here.
Nice. You found it though. And that's what
Okay,
matters
there's a
most.
lot of enemies right next to it, which are being annoying.
That does make sense, I think. Let me just run. I can tell you that the rocket launcher is also very good at cutting down trees. Yeah. There, all there. Just this one. And stay down here. Oh.
Well, I didn't get anything particularly good, but it was the lower level one.
Mm. Oh, I can tell I can barely keep myself on. This is getting not good. And the best part is I'm not even like doing anything dumb. I'm not doing like a 24-hour stream. I'm just suffering. How the heck do I get to this bee? Yes, it's from the water. Maybe. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. What? There we go. Yeah, I might just raid you in a bit, Gina.
Okay.
I could
And
tell
if you guys are
that
like
I'm
are super tired
actually
and not feeling it,
passing
we can
out.
stop early.
No, I don't mean. I don't mean we have to stop. I just
Yeah, I'm
don't
just saying,
think
like,
I can
if you guys
focus
don't
on
feel like it, like,
streaming.
we can stop.
And why did I die? Oh, I see why they died. I wasn't wearing the ring. That explains.
Did you not put the schematic away again? Did you keep hold of it?
Yeah, I'll bring it back now
Yeah, that's
because I just
fine.
caught the boss. Yeah, I just can tell that I have like 0 energy. I like literally passed out for like a second just now. I was like, I think this feeling is telling me to not keep doing this. I think something's telling me I should find some rest or not be focused on multiple things at once. I'll try and play a little more, but send everyone to you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, my eyes keep closing. maybe it is smarter to just call it a day for me, sadly.
Yeah, it's fine
After
if you
two and
want.
a half hours. Yeah, oh, hold on, there's a shiny. I can hear a shiny.
I haven't seen shinies in ages. They just haven't been showing up very often.
I found a shiny penguin at one point. The giant ass penguin.
I'm so close to level 51.
Yeah. I caught the pal. Get me out of here. I am literally falling asleep. Like, I could feel my neck fall back. Is that weird? Yeah. I could feel that my neck was like, yeah, let's go sleep. While my brain was still on. I'm gonna do the smart thing for once and take care of myself. Hold on, where's the base? There is. Let me put those schematics back. Imagine if you could use the schematics from the chest without having to grab it.
Yeah, that would be
amazing.
nice. Hopefully they add that, because you can do it with all the materials.
Yeah. Oh, what's over here?
Yeah, obviously, as you saw, I
There we
like
go.
shuffled everything around here and put all of the actual higher tier crafting things in.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was annoying that they weren't, so
Yeah.
all of the other stuff that was in there just went into bigger storages.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna quickly sort my own stuff, and then I'll raid into you.
Okay.
And I might just go lay in bed and watch on my phone. And then we can do the boss next week.
Yeah,
Like at the
when you
start.
guys are feeling better.
That as well.
Hopefully
That
I've
as
leveled
well.
up by then.
And that is a good thing.
It is taking like forever to like I've got just about halfway XP wise, like maybe just above halfway XP wise to the next level. Like it is gonna be forever before I gain a
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Take-
Just go around like killing the bosses and also catching everything up to like the 12. That's what I did, which gave me tons of XP. But
I
it's
mean,
also worth
always catch the
having whatever,
bosses as
like,
well.
yeah. It's worth having, like, whatever dragons you want to be leveling up to level 50 for the fight in your inventory at the time, as well as any others.
Mm-hmm. Um... Ugh. I haven't felt this tired in ages. This is weird. um, Need the gunpowder, and now I can make. Oh, I can make 800 rocket ammo. Yeah, let me just make like 200. Yeah. Now of the hiccups. Oh, it's annoying. Set this up. Print some more money for my 6.2 mil that I currently have. You know, just a casual 6.2 mil. In that case, I could just send some pals out on an expedition. Hold on. Why are some of my pals on an expedition, apparently? Are they out somewhere else? No, because they come back as soon as it ends. And then you can pick up the resources after without having to... Huh. Hmm. Weird. Just gonna check anyway. Oh, hold on. Was that why?
Alright, did you say you'd unlocked the plasteel armor?
Yes.
Would you be able to set some crafting for me? So then I don't have to learn the recipes and I can learn other things.
Yeah, I need it as well, so
Okay.
I'll make some at home.
Would be good if all three of us just had better armor, like combined.
Yeah,
together.
Yeah.
exactly. Let me just make 3.
It's gonna be forever before I unlock that and get my own.
Uh-huh. It's being built.
Nice.
Getting to
It
the
won't
point
take too
where I just
long.
want to sit and watch a movie. Also, like crack open my box of Jaffa cake, sit there in my blanket, load up a movie, and then do fuck all.
It won't let any more crafting go on until it's picked up, I guess.
Yeah, you could take it.
Yeah.
Devil, can you come to my base?
Yeah. I'll just put them here, down here. Here we
Actually, I'll just take this one then, because it goes so quick anyway.
Oh, I do not like the look of it as much though.
But you
That's
can
why it's something, but it just
transmute
what
it.
Yeah.
it looks like.
I
Okay,
may have to get one of the lower tier ones to wear.
getting stuck on things. You know,
You can pick it up, and then I can make you both a helmet as well.
Yeah.
The plastic. I already have this one.
look at this one, and then
There you go.
oh, do I like? Maybe I like. I'm not sure yet. Oh, there's the little hip
There you go,
line
Devil.
thing. It's easy to see on
There
this
you go,
one.
Devil.
Danko.
Do I have to think of anything else to make? Wait, you can make the rockets on this one too. No. No, don't do
It
that.
looks cool, but I prefer my little crown.
That's fair.
Yeah, got my
Yeah, but
little cowboy hat.
doesn't it? Yeah, but you'll.
You know,
you'll
it matches the sword in a way. This armor looks better with the sword.
mm-hmm.
It's almost like I'm dressed like a metal knight and I've got this giant ass medieval sword.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me not use the ending screen, but do the be right back screen. Well, I sent everyone to you, Gina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
1 sec.
It's now just the Gina streamers, they're just hacking out. Like, I could have screamed, but like, it just takes more energy mentally than it does physically to do it. Because you're just constantly aware that you're streaming and you have to keep an eye on it and all.
Yeah.
Where it's so much easier to just relax and enjoy the game and just vibe and chat like we would if we any other time, like, you know. It's just like a lot more relaxing to just sort of to just vibe and chill together rather than focus on yes, we are streaming. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello. Thank you so much for raiding me.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what Ari was doing today on stream.
I wonder too. I think she was doing nothing. She was sleeping on the job. What? Yeah. Hold on.
Hmm.
Let me just leave. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go lay in bed and be
Okay.
lurking. Bye
Rest,
bye.
Aria. Bye bye.
I'll
Bye.
see you in chat. Bye bye, kitties.
Yeah, I'm just deciding what cosmetic armor I want to wear. I'm thinking I might go with the cold resistant metal armor because I quite like the look of that one. It's either that or the cold resistant pelt.
I'll have to figure out which one I like the most. Maybe I might wear a heat one just because it's red and I like the color.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm going the cold resistant one because it's blue.
If you like the color blue, I like the color red, and then Arya can just wear the default appearance of it. And we're all just cosmetically dressed to the nines of like. But there is a dragon that probably isn't easy to get that has two ways of breeding, either with itself or two different pals. I have got it in an egg, So when that egg is ready, I shall have that
Nice.
dragon. And
What one is it?
the dragon I have bred. So what I did is I'm just gonna have to click on it again to see which pals I bred together to make it. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I bred my Yormantide and Boilenor together, and that gave me Astagon.
Okay.
A dragon type and a dark type. He's an epic dragon. And then I also bred a few pals together to get the Yormantide Ignis as well. But if I get myself an Astagon, I can then feed the Astagon with. I have to do a lot of scrolling to figure this out. I can't fully remember the name of the one I want. But I just know I can't get it without the Astagon, so. Yeah, the Astagon in the kitchen gets you the Shadow Beak, and then I can't remember what else you do it with to get something else. Just scrolling to figure out if that's the only difficult combination. But there's just like, yeah. Once I get the Astagon, like that's probably like, I know it's a very high level one on the volcano island, and I'm just gonna have to find a day where I have the energy to like re-explore the whole map, but no way in hell am I re-exploring that volcano just to figure out where the Astagon is and then to like prep to fight it, because that's too much hard work. Because if my map didn't bug out, all I have to do is make sure I have a decent party, plenty of ammo, and then I'd go kick its ass. But now I have to re-explore the entire island, then make sure I have a decent party, then go kick its ass. Like, it feels like more hard work than normal because I just have to re-explore the map. But, yeah. When that giant-ass legendary egg is ready, I shall have a epic dragon. Because, yeah, literally, if you don't capture it in that fight, you either breed the two pals I bred, or you just breed it with itself. So it's one of those not so easy to get ones, where you can get it, it's just a lot harder to get. Not impossible, but you know. No. So much scrolling to be done.
I'm just seeing if I can like find better pictures of the armor, but
Got the
no.
hiccups now.
Which one do I go with? Which do I feel looks the nicest? I mean, I do like the cold resistant power metal one, but it is quite a lot of materials. Well, to be fair, any of them are.
Yeah, I was working. That's what I was working on reading, and I forgot to do it because I didn't finish doing it. Definitely don't have one of those yet, do I? up by level again. Let's relax us all. Alright. Your man. Perfect.
Okay, I have enough materials here for whatever I need.
Station.
So I think I might go with the pal metal one just because it's like a bit cooler looking. Doesn't mean I need to go grab more pal metal, which is the only thing I'm missing.
I've got plenty here if you want to take some from here.
It's fine. I just don't have any in this specific base. I have plenty in my other base. Well, in the main base.
I think after this I'll probably like, rest for a bit and then just eventually keep playing Lord of the Rings. I'm having fun with it. Like, it's just cool and fun. And I'm nerding out a lot. Because it also runs better now. Because I'm assuming they updates and stuff to it that probably improved things from last time. As well as the fact that my PC is upgraded versus the last time I played it, so it probably runs better. So I've noticed that about a lot of games. There'll be something I haven't played in like 3 or 4 years, and I'll have a faint memory of, oh, this ran terribly, and then I'm like, light bulb moment, hang on a second, I've upgraded nearly every single part inside my computer. This should run better now. And then I'll boot it up and then I'll be like amazed, like almost as if the game's brand new because it just runs and looks better. Oh, God. These hiccups are horrible. There should be another dragon type 2-ish here. I'm just breeding a bunch of dragons, like, without meaning to. Like, I don't realize they're a dragon type, and then I breed them, it's like, oh, it's a dragon today. Right. Let's, get those two out. So, now I just run up here and put the thingy in the thingy. Boop. No. I've got three dragon eggs on the go. So next time I should have 3 brand new dragons to use in fight.
Nice.
I'll just have to level them up.
Yeah, I've got my nice new cosmetic outfit.
Yeah, I don't have the Pal Metal ones unlocked, so I won't have the red version of cold version of that unlocked either.
Yeah, I used schematics for it. Hang on, let me have a look. What we've got We have a schematic for the
Direct
heat-resistant
melting.
refined metal one, which is bright red. What the regular
Yeah.
metal? Yeah, we don't have the.
The cold powerful one is blue. Like, is full on, like, it is blue.
Mm,
And then otherwise, like, proper red. Then the light weight
uh,
one is purple.
yeah, I think the refined metal one is probably like the brightest red one we have a schematic for, which looks pretty nice.
Mm.
Not sure what to do now. I've like done a lot of the exploring that I wanted to do. Have you got any other things you want to do today, Devil?
I don't know, because each week I just sort of like make it up and wing it. um, mm.
I'd just like pop over to the Sakurajima area, seeing if any meteors would appear, but no, none. I don't know how long it has to be between them, like how long the cooldown is. It's obviously like quite a while then, because I know there was one earlier on in the stream that I got.
Mm.
I'm gonna go and have a little look at the other oil rig that I was mentioning. See if I can get some loot from it.
Mm. I'm just sort of like trying to mass produce stuff to like just so it will give me the XP and also level up what I've got in my party.
Yeah.
Just doing the grind.
Okay, I changed my mind. I started going towards it. I heard a weird electrical charging sound, and suddenly a massive laser was being shot at me. I can barely see the oil rig, so I'm not going there.
Doesn't seem like a safe place.
No. Like, we'll try that another time.
Mm. Try it again when you have your own laser rifle.
Well, that's the problem. I wanted to go there to try and get a schematic for a better laser rifle.
It's a chicken and the egg situation.
Yeah, it was more that they were going to be able to shoot me and do a lot of damage to me before I could even get close, so... Like, maybe we'll try another time. See if I can find a better solution to getting over there. I think I might stop soon to go have dinner. Because I don't want to end up getting, like, really far ahead in levels or anything, especially as you're still catching up.
Yeah, I've got a lot of catching up because it's going to take me a while.
Yeah. Oh wow, that needs 50 ice organs? Okay. The food storage box that's like got the cold one needs 50 ice organs. And they're really hard to get hold of. Basically the only way is by killing or capturing pals that drop them. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll just like make one for each base, but nope. That's a lot.
Don't you just love pressing the wrong button? You play so many games back to back that you just end up pressing the wrong button.
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times.
seems to be all I'm good at. Every game I play, I'm constantly pressing the wrong button. Because I'm like... So I'll play one game, I'll have fun with it, move on to the next game, and when I'm on the next game, I'm using the controls for the previous game.
Mhm.
So then I move on to another game, and use the controls for the game that I didn't even know the controls for. And it just keeps going. So the last game I was playing was Lord of the Rings Online, so every time I'm trying to go in my inventory, I'm pressing the inventory button for that game instead of this game. And I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm just using a different control set in my head. Mm.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna like stop playing, but like leave my game running just for my pals in my inventory to like gain the XP from the passive base stuff.
Admittedly, part of the like production grind is I can sit here whilst this produces, and it's basically AFK for the pals to level, but my character's also productively doing something, and then I can just sit here and do something else, and it looks like I'm playing the game. That's the illusion of grinding, where it looks like you're playing, but you're just AFKing. So then you're never kicked out for AFKing because you're actively doing something in the game.
But yeah, I am gonna head off now though. Go
Yeah.
have some dinner.
Bye bye, stream chat.
Yes, fun as always.
Yeah.
Obviously, I hope you feel better soon, Devil, and Arya as well. Assuming you're still listening.
Everyone in chat better stay healthy and eat plenty and better not get sick.
Yep.
That's my instruction. You're not allowed to get ill. No one is.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head off, Devil, so bye-bye.
Good day.
Bye. Yeah, I am going to end the stream there for today. I don't want to progress too much without everyone here. And the only other things I can think of doing are just building. And with my method of building, it's slow and boring to watch. So I won't subject you guys to that. I'll do it at some point off stream. Also, I haven't got a good idea of exactly what I want to do yet. So yeah, I will head off. But yeah, I will be back on Monday with a very special stream. I have a few ideas of what I'm going to do for it. We'll be doing probably a few different games. It's going to be a slightly longer stream, hopefully. But Monday is my streamiversary, so we're going to be doing a fun celebration stream for that. I will try and post more details of that over the weekend if I remember, and actually make a thing to post. But yeah, that'll be on Monday, and then Wednesday I plan to do some more Atomfall because that was very fun the other day, and I do really want to play more. And then of course next Friday, more Power World. And hopefully there's no more issues with the server and everything's fixed, which does seem to be. But yeah, let me have a look for someone to send you guys over to. Who is around and doing things? You know what? Let's send you guys over to Nyron, I think. He has literally just started, so great timing. You've got a whole stream to watch. He's playing Zenless Zone Zero. Don't know what that is, but there's drops available if that's something you're interested in. And you can go hang out there and have a nice time. And yeah, I will be back next week. Let me actually start the raid, that would be helpful. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun, but just a little bit chiller again today, which is fine. I hope Iron Devil will feel better soon. And yeah, hopefully next week we will all be able to go do that syndicate tower. Maybe like some other things as well. And we'll see if I've actually gotten around to doing any building on the base, because that might end up being next week as well. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Yeah. And yeah. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you all had a nice time here today, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.